Vitaly. Who is Vitaly? Vitaly is a YouTuber turned streamer who made a name for himself back in the early days of YouTube. In his heyday, when prank channels were popping off left and right, Vitaly managed to ride the wave perfectly. He hopped on the trend at the right time and gained a massive following, becoming a household name in the prank scene. One of his biggest viral hits was a video called Miami Zombie Prank. In that video, Vitaly painted his face to look like a zombie and ran around scaring random civilians. The reason that video exploded is because of something horrifying that had happened not long before. Around that time, a man named Ronald Popo had part of his face chewed off in a brutal attack by a man named Rudy Eugene. That incident was all over the news, and Eugene got nicknamed the Miami Zombie.
Over the weekend, Rudy Eugene attacked a 65-year-old homeless man, chewing off most of his face. Police say he was probably high on a drug known as bath salts.
Vitaly clearly knew about this story, and he took full advantage of the public fear. His prank video went insanely viral, racking up 30 million views, and it completely changed his life. That one video opened doors for him and gave him huge opportunities to grow as a content creator. Here's the thing, because that prank got so much attention, Vitaly stuck with that formula. He realized that scaring and harassing random people was his ticket to success, so he doubled down. He kept making video after video, each one crazier than the last one. He started turning up the heat, pushing boundaries, and pulling off wild stunts. Some of his achievements: he climbed the Hollywood sign and made headlines.
Right now we have a guy named Vitaly up here on the D of Hollywood sign up on Mount Lee. He's got a sign up saying "I'm back." Apparently has a YouTube channel that has 1 billion followers.
Vitaly Zadovoreski scaled the 45-foot letter D of the Hollywood sign.
Ran onto the field during the 2014 World Cup. And even scaled the Great Pyramid of Giza in Egypt.
I just wanted to let you know, live your dreams to the fullest. It's your life, your choice. Do whatever you want. I don't want to curse because I'm in the Holy Land. I love you so much, world. Thank you, universe. Thank you, Mother Nature, for bringing me to this incredible life.
All of these stunts brought him even more fame, but also tons of criticism for his reckless and immature behavior. Vitaly wasn't just acting wild, he was starting to cross serious legal lines. But in his mind, the crazier the stunt, the more subscribers he'd gain. And for a while, it worked. But you know how the saying goes, play stupid games, win stupid prizes. On April 12, 2020, Miami police received a frantic call from a terrified witness who had just seen a woman being brutally attacked while out jogging.
Exactly what's happening, ma'am. Somebody's outside beating the out of somebody. Lock your doors and windows and do not let the person in. Are there any weapons involved? No. No, he's just beating the out of somebody. Okay. Female on the ground. He was punching her in the face left and right. Okay.
The male, is he white or black?
She said white. They're both white. A white guy with blondish hair.
Vitaly had violently attacked her, punching her several times in the face and leaving her badly bruised. Out of respect for her, I'm not gonna show the photos of her injuries because they were that bad. According to police reports and Vitaly's own statement, he had consumed several grams of psychedelic mushrooms that day, which caused him to hallucinate. When police showed up to his house, they arrested him on the spot. They could tell right away that something was seriously off with him. Vitaly spent less than 24 hours in custody before posting a $7,500 bond and walking free.
I was hanging around wrong people, the fame got to my head. I started abusing drugs and alcohol, and because of drugs and alcohol, I got into serious legal trouble. A legal trouble that I'll remember, regret, and have to live with for the rest of my life. It was so bad, I'm so ashamed of my actions and embarrassed, disgusted. And I'm here today to apologize to all the people that are listening to me right now, to the whole world, to all the people that are let down. I'm so sorry.
After that incident, you'd think Vitaly might reflect on his choices and maybe try to turn his life around. And for a moment, it looked like he did. He moved on from YouTube and started live streaming on Kick, hoping for a fresh start. I'm kidding, I lied. Vitaly didn't change. He went right back into doing what he does best, harassing innocent people, except this time, he was doing it live in front of thousands of viewers. But here's where things were different. This wasn't 2012 anymore. Prank videos weren't as popular as they used to be. People weren't as interested in his antics. And since he was just starting out on Kick, he didn't have a huge audience yet, so Vitaly pivoted to a different style of content. Catching EDPs. You know what that means, I don't have to explain it. This new direction actually worked in his favor for a while. It gave him a way to do outlandish, over-the-top things with people he caught, without getting backlash. But the public started noticing problems. People weren't necessarily upset about how Vitaly treated these guys. Let's be real, most viewers didn't have sympathy for them, and that makes sense. The issue was that Vitaly rarely involved the police. Instead of handing them over to authorities, he made them do insane, humiliating things on camera. And because of that, law enforcement often couldn't step in later. Even as he collaborated with big names like Aiden Ross, Ryan Garcia, and Lil Pump, the cracks in Vitaly's career started showing. It all came crashing down during one of his sting operations, when an EDP completely stripped naked in front of a decoy, right there on stream in front of thousands of viewers. Kick had no choice but to ban him temporarily. So what did Vitaly do next? With a growing audience, he didn't have much of a choice but to continue to keep streaming. He no longer had the option to do EDP catches anymore because it was too much of a risk. So what was Vitaly's next style of content? Well, he went back to his old roots. He packed up and headed to the Philippines, this time without a team or anyone to keep him in check. At first, it seemed like he might finally be on the right track. He was seen giving money to locals and acting like a decent person, but that didn't last long. When the views didn't roll in, Vitaly snapped back to his old habits, disturbing the peace, disturbing locals, and doing anything he could to create chaos for attention. Only now he had a larger viewership thanks to the hype he built with the EDP catching streams.
Excuse me, madam, I'm gonna fucking rob you if you keep walking away. I want to give you money. No? Okay. No. Okay, because you got a COVID mask, you liberal fuck. Go get your vaccine. I was trying to give you money, but all right. Trying to be nice.
But here's the crazy part. When law enforcement caught wind of Vitaly's antics, they decided to make an example out of him. Unlike other countries that might have let streamers off easy, the Philippines hit him hard. They stacked up charges against him left and right. His trial is expected to take 2 to 3 years, and if convicted, Vitaly could be facing 24 years in prison. Let that sink in. 24 years. That's longer than some people watching the video have even been alive. And if you're wondering whether he's at least getting some comfort in his cell, nope, not even close. Philippines prisons are well known for being overcrowded and brutal. Vitaly is reportedly crammed in a giant cage with dozens of other inmates, forced to deal with blistering heat and little to no privacy. These men are basically his new friends now, because he'll be seeing them every single day, every single night, and years to come. Here's the wildest part. Authorities even offered to deport him back to the United States or Russia, but both countries said, hell no, neither wants him. Not even his own people in Russia want him back. That says a lot about the kind of damage Vitaly has done. Now there are reports that he's suffering from severe withdrawals, likely from past steroid use.
He is having severe or intense health issues, which we're going to follow up on, but they're not going to release him for that. They're taking care of that in the hospital. Vitaly is having a really bad time in prison. I can now tell you that he is having reactions. He is having arrhythmias. People are speculating in the prison this may be due to withdrawal, whether that's from drugs or steroids or whatever else.
Imagine going through that while stuck in a hot, crowded cell, unable to escape the heat or the crowd of inmates. It's basically torture. And honestly, on a human level, I feel kind of bad for him, but at the same time, this is exactly what happens when you act like a clown in other countries without understanding or respecting their laws. Vitaly went viral again, but for all the wrong reasons. Even the president of the Philippines chimed in on the situation, adding fuel to the fire.
Give me your scooter now! No. Give me your scooter now! Give me a ride. No. Yes, I'm gonna take a ride.
Ang isa pa nating nakita ngayong linggo, yung kagalit-galit na pinanggagawa ng isang foreign vlogger sa ating mga kababayan.
I'm gonna fucking rob you.
Biro man na ito o hindi, sino naman Pilipino ang hindi kukulo ang dugo sa napapanood natin? Nakakalungkot dahil ito isang naging bahagi na ng social media na nagkakaroon ng mga vlogger na nanggugulo lang, nang aasar lang, nang buwisit lang, nang babastos lang para makakuha ng mga viewers. Huwag tayong sasama dyan sa ganyang klaseng ugali. Hindi naman ganyan ang ugaling Pilipino. Asahan ninyo yung mga gumagawa ng ganyan na hindi natin pababayaan na patuloy nilang ginagawa.
Vitaly's supporters tried to deliver food to his cell, but authorities shut that down fast.
So a lot of people have been talking about potentially delivering food to Vitaly, saying that they're going to bring him food, they're going to hook him up. That is absolutely not happening. I can confirm that Vitaly is not getting food runs from supporters.
At the end of the day, this story is the perfect example of play stupid games, win stupid prizes. And that's all for now. If you enjoyed this video, make sure to leave a like, subscribe, and share it with a friend. Till next time, stay tuned.